t-shirts and things like that are branded with the official Warlock sigil designed by Magister Dr. Robert Johnson. It is the only place where you can buy official Warlock. The Jimmy Psycho Experiment. Our good friend and fellow Legionnaire, Jimmy Psycho, is at it again for the holiday season. If you are looking for some swanky holiday tunes, pick up Ho Ho Ho by the Jimmy Psycho Experiment. 13 classic holiday tunes played in that easy-listening Psycho lounge vibe. Preview and purchase at jimmypsycho.bandzugal.com/ho-ho-ho. Ya ho.
Bunch of hoes.
And last but certainly not least, this episode is brought to you by We Are Satanists, the history and future of the Church of Satan by Honorary Legionnaire and Magistra Templi Rex of the Church of Satan, Blanche Barton. We Are Satanists is a comprehensive and exhaustive guide to the history of the Church of Satan from its founding, through her taking the reins as the High Priestess, to the current High Priest and High Priestess, Magus Peter H. Gilmore and Magistra Peggy Nadramia. It includes huge sections about not only what happened in the Church of Satan throughout history, but also what is happening right now within the ranks of the Infernal Empire. It's also a giant brick you could probably defend yourself quite well with.
Yes,
so make sure that you pick up We Are Satanists, available at satanme.com.
And
I think
forget,
that's everybody.
No, we got one more.
Do we have one more?
Yes.
Well, who was that?
Radio Free Satan.
Hey, honestly, I remember at this point, but I like the gag, so I just keep
saying I know. No, I just wanted to make sure that they get a shout out because, hey, they host us, and I do the Metro, which I hit big 600 on. Of course, Reverend Bill M. and stuff like that. So we just want to make sure they get a little plug in there too. So
Radio Free Satan.
Yep.
Yes, Radio Free Satan is the longest running internet radio station within the greater satanic milieu. It's been going for a long time, and there are just numerous podcasts available from shows that don't even get updated anymore that you can listen to back episodes of, all the way up to some of the best music and comedy clips. We've got podcasts for classical music, for goth industrial, for punk. We've got commentary shows like this one. Radio Free Satan is the media arm of the Church of Satan in a large way, and it's a fantastic organization, and we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for them. So thank you to Radio Free Satan. And for those of you who are listening to this on another platform than Radio Free Satan, you can visit radiofreesatan.com to listen to all these amazing podcasts. I think that covers it, right?
gönderdiğim kutu açılışını yapacağız. Evet, kutunun içinden bir tane şöyle bir kullanma kılavuzu çıkıyor. Şöyle. Fatura. Bir tane tabancanın şu kundağına takabilmek için şey çıkıyor. Evet. Genişletmek için, büyütmek için. Bir tane de lens çıkıyor. Evet, bir tane şarjör çıkıyor. Evet, şarjör çıkıyor. Evet, şimdi tabancanın takılma şeyini görelim. İlk önce şarjörü çıkarıyoruz. Sonra mekanizmayı geri yapıyoruz. Şuradaki şeyleri ikisine de bastırıyoruz. Onları. Evet, şu anda. Tamam. Pop-up şuradan ayarlanıyor. Evet, şuradan pop ayarlanıyor. Şurada düğme var. Böyle. İsterseniz buraya red takabiliyorsunuz. Şuradan çıkartıp, yani ray değil de yani şuradan çıkartabiliyorsunuz. Şuradan şuraya çıkartabiliyorsunuz. Laptop ekleyebiliyorsunuz. Bu kadar. Takma işlemi de şu şekilde. İlk önce R'ye geçiriyorsunuz. Sonra şu ikisini aşağı çekiyorsunuz. Şu şekilde gönderiyorsunuz. Şu anda olmadı. Neyse, video buraya kadardı. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Görüşürüz. Bye.
We cannot trust at this point. We cannot trust at this point. We cannot trust at this point. We cannot trust at this point. We cannot trust at this point. We cannot trust at this point. We cannot trust at this point.
Night after night, I had the same nightmare. A man with a knife chased me. It didn't matter where I was or whom I was.
He would pop out of nowhere and chase me. Around corners, down unlit streets and alleys, through abandoned buildings, he was always in pursuit. To make things even less pleasant, the faster I tried to run, the slower my legs would go. It was like trying to sprint underwater. My legs grew heavier, and just before capture, I awoke in a cold sweat. My right alert demands an alert state of mind. The want to sleep was a threat
To my job,
security, leading my boss out.
whether I held a second job. He felt I was sleepwalking through the days. I decided to end this dream.
Madness. The next time the stranger pursued me in the dream state, I become
You turn around and demand, "What do you want from me?" After all, the living
master has emphasized how much one can learn from
dreams. Confronting a dream situation face to face is better than running from it.
a reminder to myself. Then
I lay in bed, ready for action. I repeated to myself, tonight I am going to
I
confront
the man with the knife. Tonight I am going to ask him what he wants from me. Eventually I slipped into repose. In no time, I woke refreshed from a full night's rest, but without the recall of a single dream. It was a better day at work than
usual. That night, I repeated my inner directive.
to confront the man in my dreams. Again, nothing came of it. Was this good? Was getting
Rid of one silly nightmare with wiping out all my other
dreams.
my boss didn't care.
He was happy to have his
employee back full time. The third night, I repeated the postulate, but I felt more detached. All of a sudden, I woke
Up in the dream state, flipping through albums.
In a record store. My search was for one particular.
What did it look like?
no idea.
However, I had every confidence of recognizing it once
My fingers touched it.
about to give up on me if I spotted the desired album on a wall rack.
His name was Look at Your
Itself. The cover was an actual mirror, and it was a
Strange feeling to see my reflection staring back at me. A very sad face indeed.
The reflection held yet another image. You'll never amount to anything.
It was the awful man with the knife. I took off at a fast run out of the store, then on through the mall.
The familiar footsteps pounded hard on my
Trail. The faster I tried to run, the slower my legs would turn.
I resolved to confront this mysterious stranger. So I stopped dead in my tracks and spun around. What do you want from me? I demanded. Thank